Hello, hello, hello. I am Gamer Squiggles, and for some of you, it might be a hot day. Well, it certainly is when I was recording this, but you know what? Sometimes you just need some cool environment to cool you off. And we're playing Arctico! Yay! Arctico is a game where you are basically in the Arctic, and you have to collect resources, and you have to navigate, and you have dog sleds, and water is your dog's worst nightmare. And guess what? In this game, there's nothing but water. So we're going to collect these resources. We got a little handy drill. This is the compass. It's pointing north. I think. Is it? I think it is, yeah. Okay. And then we have this binocular. It lets us see very far away. Ah, where'd the terrain go? So these are your dogs. You need to feed your dogs. And the way you feed your dogs is you go to a spot and you fish. But I seem to have forgotten what that spot is. So that's fun. Ah, that's the spot. I'm still getting used to the controls in this. Whee! And then we just kind of sit here, and then we fish. And then you know what you do with the fish. Once you caught the fish, you go and catch another fish. And then you catch another one, then another one, and then another one, and then another one. Because you need to eat, and so does your dogs. So that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, now we can, now that we have some food in the tank, we can now begin exploring. I haven't had a lot of time in this game. I've only played with one of my friends a little bit, so, you know, just as clueless as you guys are, if you haven't seen this game before, but it is a pretty fun game, and honestly is very relaxing. You know, you don't have to worry about really pretty much anything. There's nothing trying to kill you. It's just you exploring the world. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to cook the fish. and then we will cook another fish. It has better value if it's cooked. I love it how it's like the stove's got 2 burners and you can only use one of them. So for power, you have these little devices out here, and then you just kind of go boop. Ooh, that's already filling back up. We're going to go over to the observatory next and kind of peruse. The dogs are like really hard to control, so it takes some getting used to using these things. Also, we can make them go fast, but you kind of lose your steering a little bit. And also, they get very, very hungry if you do this. Keep an eye on your surroundings because they'll get damaged if they hit water. They're not waterproof. Ah. I almost forgot this plane was here. Yeah, so it was a crashed plane. It was a plane, and then it was no longer a plane. It was just the piece of rubble in the surface. Ooh, there's a note there. Everything I've dreamed of is now within reach. Tonight I'll float above Earth. I'll see the oceans merging and curving. I'll watch as the lights are kindled. Well, you didn't exactly float, buddy. You more like crashed. This is interesting. I haven't seen this before. It's best not to bring the dogs down in here. I've done that before. It was a really bad idea. As you can probably tell, they really do not turn well. One time I was playing this game, I kid you not. Oh, what? How did I do that? Didn't know you could do that. How am I just finding about this now? And literally I ended up on the other end of the map. My blueprints will be all that's left to me. They are the sum of my years' hard work. Of loving work. I hope that once I'm gone, someone will find value what I did. And I hope they remember my work. Well, that they will. Requires nighttime. The time I was given to is soon coming to an end. I wish I could stay watching the stars through my telescope forever. No, I already clicked on that. Who's Caffeine Machine? I got something, but I don't know what I got. Alright, we'll come back here in a little bit when it gets a little darker out. Because now we gotta check out this boat down here. I think if I remember correctly, there's resources down there. Oh, and there's also a fishing spot. We will need more fish, so. So any bodies of water with that little buoy is a fishing spot. Let's check out this boat and see what goodies they have. There's a lot to the map, believe it or not. You can go pretty far. Dearest Maria, the wind is always leading me back to you. Back to our little house filled with our paintings and plants, filled with all your love and beautiful ideas. It never ceases to amaze me how skillful you are in the arts of happiness, of love-giving. You are my best friend. You forever healed me. Too bad she couldn't heal him from whatever took him. Sad, but it's the life. Ooh, I got some food. Everyone likes food. Yeah, so we have a mineral deposit right here. Alright, so now we got some resources. Let me pick up some fish. We still have a bit of time to kill. One of the weird things that I have about this game is you can't really customize your character when you're in multiplayer. You just kind of get what the default is. Which is sort of weird to me. But this game's in really early access, so stuff like that's not going to surprise me right now. Okay. Yay, I got some fish. We got some fish. There's the observatory. See, you have a stomach. And now I ate, so now I'm no longer hungry. But I have one less piece of food. There's a lot as you go across the environment. It's really cool. And there's all these different buildings. You'll usually find like little shacks that usually have like food supplies in them. You'll find quite a few of them as you go along. And as someone who has been to the far side of the map, I can definitely attest to this. And like, I'm trying to head back to base, and I'm just going further and further away. I've never really gotten what the point of this is. Okay, so there was one spot I wanted to check out before we head back to base. Let's see, these guys are relatively good, so we'll keep moving before I have to feed them. I do have plenty of food to get them, so that's fine. We're just having a little fight uphill. Nothing to be concerned about. Hopefully I don't get lost going back to base. I mean, that's totally happened before. I've been to that pirate ship, by the way. I didn't really spend a lot of time because I was hurrying my way back. So I don't remember what's there exactly. So typically on my channel, the big attraction is usually Space Engineer Ship Survival. That typically will go up on Sundays and Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. Wednesday will be episode 4. That's how far we're already into it. I've said this before, but in that series, basically what happens is I take a ship, make the ship survive as long as possible, and then when the ship breaks, we go to a new ship. Ooh, got a new object. So basically there's like decor packs that you can get in this, and you have to go around and find them. Sometimes I must remind myself that courage is the most important asset of any explorer. No set of young legs will get you up the mountain if your heart is not in the right place. I am old, but I still have some courage left. I might be making a breakthrough. I was finally able to perfect the thermic controllers on my incubators, and the plants are growing stronger. I have been smiling the whole day. Ooh, we get a blueprint. You have to get enough of those to actually get anything from those blueprints, though. Let me pop this up and I can show you what I mean by that. So, we have different levels. Oh, you can upgrade that stuff. Okay. Oh, and I didn't know there was a parachute. Never knew that. So you have different levels, and so we've unlocked the workshop level. I still don't know how to unlock the telescope. I should know this though. Yeah. So this is the decor stuff. that you can unlock, and there's all kinds of stuff in there. It's a whole list of stuff once you unlock it. Don't know the purpose of that, but anyway, we'll end this here. And if you guys give it enough likes, I might do another episode of Artico. But definitely, I will see you Wednesday for ship survival.